Welcome to Organic Awakening. If there were an official ranking of the best foods for human health, avocados would undoubtedly claim a top spot. And honestly, I'd place them right at number 1. You've probably heard that avocados are healthy, and you're absolutely right. But what if I told you their benefits go far beyond what most people realize? When eaten the right way, avocados offer extraordinary health perks, packing a powerhouse of nutrients into every bite. Finding another food that delivers so much goodness in one place? That's a challenge. Now picture this. It's the middle of the afternoon, and hunger starts creeping in. Dinner is still hours away, but that gnawing feeling is becoming impossible to ignore. If you're part of the Organic Awakening family, I know you're looking for a healthy way to satisfy that craving, right? I sure hope so. And if you're not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that button and join us on this journey to optimal health. Avocados don't just give you a rich source of nutrients like healthy fats, fiber, and vitamins. They do more than that. They act as a true facilitator in your body, helping you absorb other foods' nutrients better when eaten together. Things like vitamin A, vitamin E, vitamin K, and other antioxidants in blueberries all rely on good fats to be effectively absorbed by your body. And let's be honest, no one does that job better than avocados. Think of avocados as that friend who solves all problems and makes the party happen. They not only bring their own benefits to the table, but also make the nutrients in other foods come alive in your body. Without them, a lot of those nutrients might go to waste, passing through your system without much effect. So when you pair foods like blueberries or vegetables with avocados, you're basically doubling or even tripling the benefits for your body. It's like getting the best of both worlds. Now, do you see why avocados deserve a top spot in any diet? They're not only healthy, but they also boost the goodness of everything else. Isn't that amazing? And if you're worried about carbs, relax. Avocados are low in net carbs and high in healthy fats. This makes them a great option for anyone looking for a balanced and nutritious diet. For those on stricter plans like keto or low-carb diets, they're excellent. Plus, the fats in avocados, especially monounsaturated fats, are heart-healthy and great for cardiovascular health. But one of their most essential nutrients, in my view, is fiber. Fiber is fantastic for our digestive system. It promotes healthy digestion and can even help regulate insulin levels. And here's another fascinating fact about avocados. Ask any nutritionist, and they'll tell you it's ideal to have a variety of fibers in your diet. That's because there are 2 types, soluble and insoluble fiber. And why is this important? When combined, they greatly improve digestion and gut health. But that's a topic for another video. Avocados are one of the few foods that contain both types of fiber. It's a win-win situation. They contribute doubly to your health. Last but not least, avocados are known to offer a range of phytonutrients that benefit our health. These compounds help protect the body from various diseases and keep our immune system strong. Whenever I talk about avocados, I feel like grabbing one and eating it. They're truly fascinating and delicious. Do you have a habit of eating avocados? How do you usually eat them? Tell me in the comments. I read them all. Though I can't always reply to everyone, I love learning more about you. But I didn't make this video just to talk about the good parts. There's also a downside. Unfortunately, many people make mistakes when eating avocados that can be costly for their health and even for others. I know it sounds like an exaggeration, but let me explain. One common mistake people make involves brown avocados. How many times have you seen someone open an avocado, leave it out for a bit, maybe to finish preparing something else, and then decide to throw away the part that turned brown? I'll bet this has happened to you or someone you know. But is it really necessary to throw out an avocado just because it turned brown? The answer is a resounding no. Let me tell you why. That brown layer that appears when an avocado is exposed to air is the result of a process called oxidation. It's completely natural and doesn't mean it's spoiled. In fact, the brown color comes from a compound called melanin, which is totally harmless. Yes, that's right. The same substance that colors our skin and hair also appears in avocados. Of course, if the avocado is left out for days, it can start to spoil, change texture, or develop a strange smell. But if you're dealing with just a bit of browning, don't worry. The fruit is still edible and nutritious, even with this color change. And if the appearance bothers you, here's a simple tip. Mix up the avocado, incorporating that brown layer with the green parts, or add a bit of lemon next time to reduce oxidation. Problem solved. Avocado farming faces many challenges in many producing regions, especially California, Chile, and Mexico. Plantations constantly deal with drought, and sustainable water use is a real concern. To complicate matters, transporting avocados adds to their cost as they need to be harvested at precise maturity points, transported under controlled temperatures, and often ripened artificially to be perfect at the point of sale. Knowing this, I realized how valuable avocados are. They are almost a luxury item compared to other foods. Another crucial point is that avocados have become trendy in recent years, and this high demand has its environmental and economic impacts. Avocado success worldwide has been so significant that in regions like Michoacán, Mexico, severe agricultural exploitation incidents have occurred, leading to the term blood avocados. This terrible term refers to how cartels began extorting small farmers, charging exorbitant fees to allow them to collect the fruits on their own land. Knowing all this, it's clear that wasting any part of an avocado just because it turns slightly brown is almost like devaluing all the effort and resources that went into bringing it to your home. And frankly, that's not sustainable, right? And here's the main point of this video. We've learned that brown avocados are harmless, but what about when avocados have those dark fibers? I don't know about you, but the first time I saw an avocado like that, I thought it was spoiled. But let's talk about that. Take a deep breath because this info is about to change your perception completely. Those dark or brown fibers you sometimes see inside the avocado aren't signs of contamination or that the fruit is unfit to eat. These formations happen due to a phenomenon called vascular leaching, which mainly occurs when the avocado is exposed to very low temperatures or experiences some kind of impact during handling or transport. So why do these fibers appear? Well, inside the avocado, there are natural vascular channels responsible for transporting nutrients and water while it grows. They're like the blood vessels of the fruit. These channels are normal and part of the avocado's anatomy. However, in some cases, mainly when exposed to cold, some naturally occurring enzymes in the avocado get activated. These enzymes start interacting with the fruit's good fats, resulting in the formation of compounds called carboxylic acids, which have a brownish or dark color. Sounds complicated? Don't worry. This process is natural and does not negatively affect food safety. In a way, the avocado is simply reacting to its environmental conditions. It's like it's trying to adapt to the cold or stress, which can change the appearance but doesn't compromise the fruit's nutritional quality or taste in most cases. It's important to mention that while these marks might look unpleasant, they don't mean the fruit is spoiled or toxic. Often, they concentrate in the parts that touch the pit, and if that bothers you, you can remove the darker areas and enjoy the rest of the pulp, which is still perfectly edible. Interestingly, these fibers tend to appear more frequently in avocados not stored correctly or exposed to abrupt temperature changes, whether during transportation or at home. If you stored the fruit in the fridge before it fully ripened, this could be why. Now you're probably thinking, but does it taste the same? Well, that depends. In some cases, these fibers can slightly alter the texture and taste of some parts of the avocado, making them a bit bitter or giving a slightly different touch. But honestly, most of the time, the impact is so small that you won't even notice, especially if you're making something like guacamole, a smoothie, or any other recipe where avocado is just one of many ingredients. So next time you open an avocado and see those brown fibers or dark marks, remember they're just a reflection of how the fruit was stored and handled, not an indicator that it's bad. You can enjoy it without worry. And of course, if they bother you that much visually, you can just remove those parts, as I mentioned earlier. At the end of the day, avocado remains one of the most nutritious and versatile fruits out there, with or without these dark marks. And here's my advice. Take good care of your avocados. Avoid putting them in the refrigerator if they're still unripe. This can prevent those enzymes from activating and reduce the likelihood of dark fibers appearing. Additionally, Handle them with care, as bumps can also worsen the issue.